Welcome to Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse for CTN's live coverage of high school volleyball. It's the home opener for the Coon Rapids Cardinals as they host conference rival Totino-Grace. Joe Young calling the game solo tonight, and a very exciting atmosphere at the Fieldhouse as fans are in attendance, especially the student section, for the first time in a year and a half. No additional fans allowed last year, so no student section. Very limited last season due to the COVID restrictions. They had just, I believe, two spectators allowed per player. You see Kelsey Belisle, she's the coach of Totino-Grace for the Eagles. Their season opener for Coon Rapids, they opened with a 3-set loss to Cambridge Isani on Thursday, but they will open the scoring here with the pass just misplayed near the back line by the Eagles. And Coon Rapids starts set one with a 1-0 lead. Seda Green at the service line for Coon Rapids. Picked up by Schaefer. They'll bring it back to her. Attack from midcourt. Near the end line was Wilbur. Shevchuk puts it to the floor for Coon Rapids, and they get the first couple. Getting on a streak is always the goal in rally scoring volleyball. First very early substitution for the Eagles as Hannah Dunsmore checks in. They serve it to her. Pass near the back line, picked up by Libero. Played over by Schaefer. Coon Rapids sets up for Bresnahan on the right side, partially blocked. Eagles able to recover a good attack, picked up by Wilbur near the back line in the middle, and that was not tipped. Coon Rapids says it was tipped, and it was. So the kill for Madison Fowler and a 3-0 lead for Coon Rapids. Green will serve up the ace, and an early 4-0 lead for Coon Rapids. Certainly the Eagles don't want to panic too early, but we'll see if this streak goes much longer before Belisle will call a timeout. That one picked up by Carlson near the back line, punched over. Good sliding save by the Cardinals. A block at the net, and that will stop the streak and get the side out and the point. Letka picking up the serve. Set goes to Shevchuk. She's blocked. Fowler is there for it. They'll go to Bresnahan, a little off time, so she just pokes it over. No good attack for Totino either. Wilbur from midcourt finds that back line and gets the side out right back for the home team.
Back to serve with the Cardinals, number 1, Taylor Shevchuk.
And now Shevchuk to the line with a 5-1 lead. This one poked over, diving save by Seda Green. Attack is stuffed, but Totino able to pick it up. Played over again by Schaefer. Attack on the right side into the net, and Coon Rapids will continue to roll early here in the first set. A 6-1 lead now. Middle set punched over by Sipple. Bresnahan attacking from the right side, through the block into the floor. And the lead grows to 6. Shevchuk's serve picked up by Dunsmore. Pushed over by Dzurek. Coon Rapids touch the net, so a side out
Now in the game for the Cardinals, number 6, Tyler Hammerstadt. In the game for the Eagles, number 4, Grace Ryan.
Kenneth Schaefer at the service line for the Eagles. They need a streak early. Tried to put a little English on it and fell short, and service error will give Coon Rapids that 6-point lead and the service right back. Madison Fowler heads to the service line. Picked up by Carlson. The attack by DeZurek. Cardinals able to turn it around, play it over by Seda Green. Pushed over in the middle by Sipple. Wilbur put the power on it, gets the kill, and a 9-2 lead for Coon Rapids here in set number 1.
Now serving for the Cardinals, number 7, Madison Fowler.
Fowler a little too much on it, and the service error will mean a side out, and Totino-Grace an opportunity to respond. Bella Sipple will head to the service line. Two teams that had relatively similar records last year. That one nearly an ace. The Cardinals not quite able to get it over, nearly able to recover. But the Eagles did win a 5-set match between the two. It's a very young team for Totino-Grace, just 3 seniors on the roster. The up judges ladder there got bumped a little bit, so they reset it in place. A 9-4 tally here in the first set as Bella Sipple continues to serve for Totino-Grace. Picked up by Wilbur. Green near the line, sets it up. Wilbur's attack picked up nicely by the Eagles. Cardinals a little miscommunication, but able to play it over by Califoot in the middle, but coming back and getting the score are the Eagles to cut it to 9-5. Short serve, nice sliding save. Michaela Wilbur fires it. Great diving dig for McKenna Schaefer. Attacking was Ryland. Bresnan plays it to the back line. Picked up there by Sipple, and then just a miss hit by Grace Ryland will mean a side out, and Coon Rapids will have the serve up 10-5 here in set number 1. Bella Bresnan, one of the Cardinals' senior captains, a big senior class for Coon Rapids. Big attack in the middle, big block though by Califoot. Wilbur didn't get what she wanted on it, but it was enough. And a net violation by Totino-Grace will mean Coon Rapids ball, or Coon Rapids point. Great save by Seda Green. Bresnahan is blocked at the line by Schaefer. Cardinals will send it over by Seda Green. Set to Schaefer, and she finds the floor. Sorry, McGeehan finds the floor.
Now the Cardinals are for Olivia Frederickson. And number 16, Soraya Ray.
Soraya Rahe is sophomore into the lineup for the Cardinals. And they'll go to her on the left side, just punches it over with the left hand. Favas with a good save. Good attack by Wilbur, but Totino able to turn it around. Good left-handed attack by Rahe. Good volley going. No, diving attempt there by Tyra Favoseth, but just out of her reach. The kill for Grace Rywood. And just too much on that service from DeZurich. Side out and point Cardinals.
Number 1, Tatum Shevchuk. Now serving for the Cardinals, number 2, Michaela Wilmer.
Still a 5-point lead for Coon Rapids here in the first set. Good turnaround, McKeon's attack. Great dig by Wilbur. Cardinals able to send it back over. They'll go to McKeon in the middle again. Cardinals able to block it. This one punched over. Cardinals send it right back, and quick attack from Hannah Dunsmore gets the point. The Eagles able to keep it close, trailing here by 4 points midway through the first set. Let's look at Janine Crooks, new coach for the Cardinal program. John Enns deciding to step down so he can spend more time watching his own children, and that's certainly understandable. Shevchuk pushes it over for the Cardinals. Big attack, and it is right on the end line for McKenna Schaefer. Janine is a graduate of Burnsville High School. Played her college volleyball in Missouri and then finished in North Dakota. I believe it was Dickinson State, way out on the west side of North Dakota. Rahe punching it over. Good pickup from Carlson. The attack is good for Schaefer. And it's down to a 2-point deficit for Totino-Grace. Hannah Dunsmore continuing to serve their best streak so far, and she serves up an ace to get back within one, 12-11 here in the first set at a timeout, Coon Rapids. And credit to Totino-Grace. They didn't panic. They fell behind early by 5 and kind of stayed there for a while, but finally have their first good score streak of this opening set, and they have gotten it right back to a 1-point deficit. And Coon Rapids wants to slow things down and see if they can switch that momentum back.
All right, Cardinal fans, we've got a very welcome sight here in the Cardinal Stadium today. Our number 1 fan, Red, is in the house.
So out of the timeout, Totino will continue to serve. Red in the house. I think he was able to make it to a couple during that, where he was able to be one of the 2 for certain events. And some miscommunication by the Cardinals. Can't return the serve, and it's 12-all. And momentum certainly solidly favoring the visiting Eagles. Dunsmore serves up another ace, and the first lead of the match for Totino-Grace at 13-12. Back-to-back aces, and I think that first one with the miscommunication, they said the ref had not blown the whistle, so now 13-12. Still back-to-back aces for Dunsmore. She's got 3 in this service. Attack and a kill for Kate Caliphate. will get the side out, get us back to tied at 13 all. And it'll put Emma Walitka at the service line for the Cardinals. Picked up by Carlson. The attack coming from Schaefer. And she finds that back line again. And quickly gets the service back for Totino-Grace. Taylor Carlson will take over at the service line. Oh, it might have been going long, but Totino keeps it in play, gets it back over. And that one's certainly long for Soraya Raihi. And a 15-13 edge for Totino-Grace. Walitka slides to save, but in close to the net, can't be picked up by Fredrickson, and the Eagles are on a roll again, up 16-13. Wilbur near the back line. Raihi punches it over, but ran into the line and ran into the net. Set in the middle, good attack from Fowler. Able to recover are the Eagles, sent over by Schaefer. In the middle again, and this time Fowler will get the kill. The side out and the serve for Coon Rapids. Now trailing by 3 late this opening set.
Number 13, Seda Green.
Seda Green and Bella Bresnahan check back in. Green at the service line. Carlson is there. Quick set and a big stuff by Madison Fowler. And a service ace for Green will get it back to a 1-point deficit, now 17-16 in favor of Totino. Schaefer on the attack, blows it through the block, gets the kill. The side out and the point for Totino-Grace. That'll send Abby Zaire to the line with an 18-16 lead. These quick turns and side outs are going to become more and more crucial late in this first set. Bella Bresnahan plays it over. Carlson is there. Here comes Schaefer on the attack. That time attacks long. Now they're going to say that it was tipped at the line. So Schaefer gets another kill. And now a 19-16 lead. Punched over by Shevchuk. Schaefer had it pushed back. Eagles scrambling. Schaefer attacks again. Wilbur is there. Set for Shevchuk, and she'll get the kill. Now the Cardinals have that side out. The trail by 2. 19-17. In the middle, punched over by Sipple. Wilbur attacking left side. Took a little something off, went cross court, and gets the score. goes long for Megan Dzurek, and we are tied at 19. Kylie Wola checking back in for Totino-Grace. Shevchuk at the service line. Back set for Schaefer. It was a little out of her reach. And the Cardinals there to keep it on that side. A good play at the net by Michaela Wilbur. Gets Coon Rapids back in front now, 20-19. Attacked by Wola, and the pass out of reach for the Cardinals, and now we're tied at 20-all. Grace Ryland will come back in for Totino as McKenna Schaefer heads to the service line. McKenna Schaefer, just a freshman, unofficially 5 kills in this opening set. Great save by Michaela Wilbur. Played over by Fowler. That might have been going long, but it was played near the back line. And Coon Rapids gets the point, and what a save. That all goes back to the dig by Michaela Wilbur. Dove down and got her hand underneath it right at the floor. Coon Rapids has a 21-20 edge. Schaefer from midcourt will get the kill unless the Cardinals can miraculously chase that one down off of the scoreboard, the backboard, and finally out of play. Going right down to the wire, pretty much what we expected from these two. Very similar records from last year, and again, last year's match between the two went to 5 sets. Bella Bresnahan blows it through a block attempt and gets Coon Rapids the lead, 3 points away from a win in the opening set. Olivia Fredrickson checks in and heads to the service line. One of 6 seniors on the Coon Rapids roster. Midcourt, Schaefer on the attack, gets the kill. And another quick side out for Totino-Grace, and we are gonna play first to 3, win by 2, as it's tied at 22-all here in the first set. Again, this is the season opener for Totino-Grace, second game, but home opener for Coon Rapids. Set goes to Wilbur, right side. She took a little something off it, and a diving attempt by Carlson went wide of the post. So Coon Rapids quickly gets the side out and leads 23-22. Tatum Shevchuk right back onto the floor. And Wilbur at the service line for the Cardinals. Played over by Carlson. Set in the middle, a big block right there by Alexandra McGeehan, 6'2". Set up perfectly and a big stuff. It's 23-all. Anna Dunsmore back in and back to the service line. Another freshman getting some big minutes here in the season opener for Totino-Grace. Picked up by Shevchuk. They'll set it back up for her. She'll get the kill, and Coon Rapids will have set point. Wolitka to the service line. Carlson is there. Cardinals able to turn it around. Rhea plays it over. And just a miss hit, a little miscommunication on the set played into the net, and Coon Rapids holds on for the win in set number 1, 25-23. They jumped out to the big lead, scored the first 4 points, had a 5-point lead for much of that set, and then able to come back at the end and get the win, 25-23. We'll take a quick break, be back with the second set after this. You're watching high school volleyball live on CTN. So a tight first set goes to the home team, Coon Rapids 25-23. Coach Belisle has to be pretty happy with her team's resilience. They fell behind early and couldn't really get much momentum going until about midway through. They went from down 12-7 to up 13-12. That was their greatest streak of that first set. And kind of went back and forth right at the end, and Coach Janine Crooks seeing her team's first set victory, hoping it's just part of their first match victory. Here on the home floor for the first time. Fans in attendance and a great audience, really. Some of the student section, I think, have made their way out to get concessions and will make their way back. But over on the parents' side definitely more full than it was all of last year. So nice to see a few more fans, hear a few more fans, and as much as the athletes missed having fans cheer for them, I know the fans missed being here to give their support. Bresnahan's attack just a little bit long, so an early 2-0 lead for Totino-Grace. Abby Zaire at the service line. And just a little mistimed on the hit for Madison Fowler, and it's Totino-Grace that is starting quickly here in set number 2. Shevchuk from mid-court, picked up by Zaire. Schaefer fires it over. Good save by Wilbur. Schaefer will play it over. Bresnahan gets it through the block, but Totino able to pick it up. The attack on the far side from Zurich. Shevchuk pushes it over the block attempt. Carlson puts it up for Schaefer. She attacks, and it goes wide. So Coon Rapids gets the side out on the miss hit, but got to be impressed with McKenna Schaefer in that opening set. Just a freshman, had, by my tally, 8 of the 11 kills for Totino-Grace in set 1. Zurich finds the back corner and gets that service right back for the visiting Eagles. Tyra Pabaseth is coming back in for Coon Rapids, as Schaefer will head to the service line. Emma Lago in for Totino-Grace up front. Pabaseth picks it up, set to Wilbur. He got it through, but wide, and a 5-1 lead now for Totino-Grace. Big block by Bresnan. Great save by Carlson. Cardinals trying to attack, but Wilbur fires it long. And a 6-1 lead for Totino-Grace here in set number 2. Favoseth picks it up. Wilbur fires it. Schaefer plays it off of a girder, and the Eagles able to recover and get it back in play. Bresnahan's attack picked up by Zier. Big block by Wilbur, and that one's not coming back. Michaela Wilbur has had a real nice start for the Cardinals. A couple of kills, a couple of gigantic digs in that first set. And now a couple of blocks in the match as well. Zurich's attack was rejected. Cardinals trying to set up Wilbur again. Didn't get a lot on that, but in the right spot. And the Eagles cannot return it. Cardinals needed that side out there. Trailing at 3-6 with Fowler at the service line. And a miss hit this time by Lago. And Coon Rapids climbing back in. Still down by 2 here in set number 2. And the service is long for Fowler. Bella Sipple to the service line for Totino-Grace, her team with a 7-4 lead here in the second set. Wilbur will get it back on the attack. Sipple is there to dig it out in the middle. McGeehan's attack, great save by Wilitka, pushed over by Wilbur. Attack by Zurich, and she'll get the kill. Favoseth puts it up. Bresnahan puts it to the middle. Zurich picks it up. McGeehan pushes it over. Wilbur is there. Set a good block by McGeehan. Green plays it over. And a good deception play there by Abby Zier. Just set it over the net. A diving attempt was made, but unsuccessfully for Wilitka. It's a 9-4 lead for Totino-Grace here in set number 2.
Where she slid? Okay.
Checking to make sure the floor is not wet and slippery. Set for Bresnan. Was blocked. And no, it was into the net. And a 10-4 lead. As Sipple continues to serve for the Eagles. Pushed over. This attack way long for McGeehan.
Serving the Cardinals, number 11, Bella Bresnahan.
Bresnahan's serve picked up. McGeehan attacks. Favoseth is there. Set for Wilbur. She's stuffed by McGeehan at the line. Soraya Rahe back into the match for Coon Rapids, as is Olivia Fredrickson. Megan Zurich at the service line for Totino-Grace. Grahey waits, attacks, picked up by Zurich. The attack by Lago is good. Will make it a 7-point lead. This is the largest lead for either team so far tonight. Sorry, 8 points, 13-5. Wilbur plays it down the line. Carlson can't keep it in.
Back to the game for Cardinals number 1, Tatum Shevchuk. Serving for the Cardinals number 2, Michaela Wilbur.
Wilbur will head to the service line. Coon Rapids needs a point streak here, trailing by 7. And a big kill. We'll get a quick side out. Alex McGeehan in the middle. Ray was there to challenge, got a piece of it. But good power from the 6'2" junior.
Back to serve.
Hannah Dunsmore serving with an 8-point lead. Wolitka near the back line. Another big play at the net by McGeehan. Abby Zier was falling out of bounds, but able to find a hole in the defense. And a timeout by the Cardinals, now trailing by 9. The second set for Totino-Grace after losing set number 1, close 25-23 score, and they had fallen behind early, came back through the middle portion, taking a lead late, but Coon Rapids able to win it at the end. Crooks just trying to settle her squad, get momentum swinging back in her favor. A couple of former Cardinals on the Totino-Grace staff, including Becca Masteller, who was a big part of this program for the last 4 seasons. Graduated 2021. There's Becca. And she's now attending classes at Anoka Ramsey and coaching. And right next to her there is Abby Boisjolet. Boisjolet graduated somewhere in the 2010-11 area, somewhere around there. Both multi-sport athletes while at Coon Rapids. Abby was also on the coaching staff here at Coon Rapids for a while, but both feeling good and blue at this point in their team. Starting off the season with a trip to their alma mater and on a roll right now. The big ace makes it an 11-point lead. 17-16 in favor of Totino-Grace here in set number 2. And then service goes wide and the side out to the Cardinals. And they need something to turn the tide. Good pickup there by Dunsmore. Played over by Zurich. Rhea plays it cross court. Able to recover are the Eagles, and McKenna Schaefer adds another kill to her impressive night. Gets that service right back for the visiting Eagles. to the service line, Taylor Carlson. Shevchuk picks it up, but pass too close to the net for Fowler to handle. And the ace means a 19-7 lead. And again, when the Cardinals just can't get turned around, and a good roll going here for the libero, Taylor Carlson. A 20-7 lead here in set number 2. But after a couple that don't come back, this one doesn't get over. Service error means a side out for the Cardinals, and starting to be a little bit of desperation here in the second set. Certainly they have that 1-0 set advantage, but on the attack is Schaefer, and that one is wide. Dunsmore picks it up, a little miscommunication. Schaefer made a great effort, but it was outside the post. Zeta Green serving for the Cardinals. Schaefer will pass it over. Wilbur is there. Set goes to Bresnahan. Her attack picked up by DeZurich. Schaefer attacking. Litka is there. Pushed over by Bresnahan. Carlson keeps it alive. Great play overhead by Abby Zaire to keep this rally going. Shevchuk just over the net. And it was just the right shot to find the floor. And Coon Rapids continues to chip away at that lead. Now still trailing large, 20-11. Good save by Walitka. She'll play it back over. Therefore it is Dunsmore, but her pass out of bounds. Coon Rapids not doing anything outstanding, but just what they need to do to get their way back into this match. Green again, Dunsmore is there. Pass for Schaefer, played it into the net. Attack goes long for Carlson, and the Cardinals rally continues, and now a timeout for Totino-Grace, their first timeout of the match, as they see their lead cut in half here. 7 straight for Coon Rapids. To this point, Coon Rapids has called 2 timeouts. They have not led to the Cardinals getting side outs immediately following, which is always the goal. See if this first timeout of the evening for Coach Belisle and her Eagles is able to stop the streak and get them the service back. Still relatively comfortable lead at 20-14 here in the second set. The Eagles try to even things up. Set in too close. Zaire can't take it out. And the Coon Rapids roll continues. Still down 5-5 here, 20-15. Seda Green continues to serve. Dunsmore passes back across the net, and it's fired right back to the floor by Bella Bresnahan. Attack partially blocked. Wolitka able to save it. The set near the net, and then punched over by Tatum Shevchuk, and the Eagles can't recover. Their lead, which was once 13 points, now down to just 3, 10 unanswered for Coon Rapids. Long set, Schaefer on the attack. Wilbur was there, but that kill finally stops the rally. And the Eagles just 4 points away from evening this match at 1 set apiece. Abby Zaire at the service line. Wolitka Green, and now Wilbur fires long. Cardinals scrambling to get this one back in play, and they do as Wolitka sends it over. And a good play at the net by Shevchuk, but the Eagles able to recover. This set for Bresnahan, going for the back corner, and it's wide. So 23-17. The lead for Totino-Grace here in set number 2. And the Cardinals don't communicate, let it fall right between them, and it'll be set point for Totino-Grace. And they've got plenty of room for error, up 24-17. Wilbur is there. The set goes to Bresnahan left side, and she'll keep this one alive, at least for now.
Serving for the Cardinals on the line, Tatum Shevchuk.
Attacked by Sipple, picked up by the Cardinals. Bresnahan pushes it over to the back line. Dunsmore is there. Here comes Schaefer on the attack. Cardinals got a piece of it. They pick it up, set for Bresnahan. Her attack is successful. And the Cardinals are not going away like easily. 24-19 here in the second set. Tatum Shevchuk at the service line. In the middle, a big block by Fowler and Bresnahan. And the Eagles are not able to get it back over. It's 24-20. By Sipple was handled but out of play, and a big win for Totino-Grace. They got off to a great start early and then withstood a Cardinal rally to get the 25-20 win, and we are all even at 1 set apiece. Third set coming up next on CTN. Fans treated to a tight one so far. Coon Rapids a 25-23 win in the first. Totino answers with a 25-20 win in the second. Very similar. Last year, these two teams went to 5. Coon Rapids won the first 2 sets 25-23 and 26-24. Then Totino answered, winning 25-23 and 25-20 before winning the 5th and final by a 16-14 score. The serve went long, but ruled that Totino had a touch. So Coon Rapids will start out with a 1-0 lead. And make it 2-0 as Seda Green serves up the ace. And Seda was on the service line as the Cardinals started the first set and got out to a quick 4-0 lead. Put that one right into the chest of McKenna Schaefer, but the Eagles able to recover. Quick set, Bella Bresnahan on the attack, picked up by Dunsmore. Cross the attack by Zaire. Coon Rapids able to get the first touch, but not able to keep it up and get it back across. So side out, and Totino-Grace will serve. Abby Zaire. Serves up an ace for Totino-Grace. And we're back to even 2-2. And make it back-to-back aces and a 3-2 lead for the Eagles. One passed right back over, a diving save by Wilitka. Here's Schaefer on the attack, and that one is out. Coon Rapids point. Bounced it off the top of the tape. Totino's assistant arguing that it was touched and that the line judge had ruled it touched, but that was clearly off the tape and out of bounds. Unfortunately, having some problems with our replay, so we're not able to see it, but we're going to discuss it. Just get together and affirm. And they stick with the call. So instead they're going to replay the point. I'm a little surprised that Coach Crooks did not step up then and argue it, but if they're going to take a point away from my team, I want an explanation. When the other coach complains and the refs get together and reverse the initial decision, I'd like to know what went into that decision, but come right back. Bella Bresnahan gets the kill. Cardinals get the side out and tie it back up at 3-0. Great play right to the back line by McKenna Schaefer.
Back to the game, the Cardinals number 6, Tyra Pavasek. To the game, the Eagles number 4, Grace Riley. Serving the Eagles number 10, McKenna Schaefer.
A little miscommunication by the Cardinals, and Bresnahan was trying to catch the Eagles sleeping, instead plays it into the net. It's a 5-3 lead for Totino-Grace here in set number 3. And an ace for McKenna Schaefer. Well, if there was any question of whether this freshman deserves to be on the varsity squad, I think here in the opener she has answered anyone's questions, because she has been outstanding for the Eagles. Played over by Fowler. Punched back by Sipple. Wilbur on the attack for the Cardinals. A couple of Eagles meet. Schaefer keeps it alive. Zaire will play it over. Set for Wilbur. Diving save by Schaefer. Played over by Totino-Grace. Attack by Bresnahan kept up. Zurich ends it with a kill from the right side. (7-3) the lead now for Totino in set number 3, and a great attack to the back corner from Madison Fowler.
Serving the Cardinals, number 7, Madison Fowler.
Played up over the backboard, and still the Eagles able to keep it alive. Coon Rapids a little sloppy on the passing, but Favaseth able to get it over. And then the attack into the net for Zurich. Fowler serving with a 2-point deficit here in set number 3. Tied at 1 set apiece. Zaire plays it back over her head and found the hole in the Cardinal defense. Good diving effort by Tyra Favaseth, but comes up empty. Sipple to serve for Totino-Grace. And she will get the ace. Timeout, Coon Rapids early in this third set. They would like to avoid falling behind big as they did in the second set. They did a nice job of climbing their way back in and making it interesting at the end. But trying to slow the momentum here in set number 3, because obviously a big one to put your other team, your opponent, on the brink of a loss. Bella Sipple will continue to serve, a 9-5 lead for her Eagles here in the third set. And that one right to the back line, another ace. As it just evaded the pass attempt from Tyra Favaseth. Litka there to pick it up. The attack by Wilbur is successful.
Serving for Cardinals, number 11, Bella Bresnahan.
Bresnahan serve, turned around, and huge stuff in the middle for Kate Califoot. McGann gets it over. Cardinals able to keep it alive, and then the trick set by Zurich catches the Cardinals sleeping. And the side out point for Totino-Grace. Zurich will head to the service line. 11-7 the lead now. Cardinals have to scramble. The pass a little weak. McGann trying to make him pay for it. And then poor passing on the side of the Eagles means the side out back to Coon Rapids.
Serving for the Cardinals number 2, Michaela Wilbur.
And Michaela Wilbur serves up the ace. And again, another tight one here midway through. Totino leading 11-9 in the third set. McGann, or I'm sorry, Abby Zaire came running up and then instead just poked it over. Found the floor. Gets the service back for the visiting Eagles. Service was before the referee's signal. That attack is far too long and was touched at the line. So that'll be a kill for Kate Califoot.
For the Cardinals, number 5, Emma Wolitka.
Emma Wolitka serving for the Cardinals. Picked up by Carlson. And Carlson will pass it back over. Zeta Green trying to play it over, played it into the net instead, and they side out right back to Totino-Grace. Big block in the middle. Cardinals keep it alive. Shevchuk from the left side gets it through the block attack and to the floor. Keeping it just a 2-point deficit for the home squad. Zeta Green back to the service line. And a quick turn, Bella Sipple with the kill. Gets that service right back for Totino-Grace. Cardinals able to scramble to get it back across, but Zeta Green ended up all the way across, and now they will award the point to Zeta Green on the save went sliding all the way across the line. So Bresnahan puts it over. Zaire there to pick it up. The set for Schaefer. Taps it over. A diving one-handed save, and Bresnahan over crashing into the scorer's table, but unable to save it. And the lead grows to 5 for Totino-Grace. Wilbur, not the touch she wanted. And we're going to get another timeout for Coon Rapids. As Totino starting to pull away here, 17-11. Cardinal athletes supporting one another. David Jeebley, Cardinal football captain. I'm guessing those are two other football players that I can't place without having a roster. I know Kamani Poor and Harry Koval are over there representing the Cardinal boys hockey team as well. A couple of girls basketball players. I recognize the Washburn sisters. This one pushed over, but Fowler ready for it at the net. Schaefer pumps it over. Sada Green puts it back to the middle of the court. Here's Michaela Wilbur to the back corner. Picked up by Dunsmore. Over the head, Zaire to the back corner. Wilbur is there. Fowler attacking, she'll get the kill. But still a long row to hoe as the Cardinals trail 17-12 here in set number 3. Tatum Shevchuk at the service line. Near the back was diving attempt by Wilbur, and again, deceptive play near the net by Totino-Grace. Catches the Cardinals off guard.
McKenna Schaefer back to serve for the Eagles.
Schaefer to serve. Bresnahan to the back corner. Carlson dives to save it. That is too long for Logo, and right back it goes to Coon Rapids.
Serving for the Cardinals, number 7, Madison Fowler.
Couple of Cardinals going to the floor for that one. They keep it alive. Attack in the middle is successful for Bella Sipple. Balasith near the back line. Bresnan attacking right side. A tough pass by Zaire, and then good recovery by Sipple, but got it up into the basketball net. And Coon Rapids will get the point. McGeehan fires long. Zaire plays it back in. Cardinals can't recover. Back to a 5-point lead, and just 5 points away from taking a 2-1 lead. Big block, but out of bounds for McGeehan. Wilbur hammered it right into that block, but ends up out of bounds. That one just long, and wisely letting it go as Schaefer near the back line. It initially looked like she was going to play it. And now 21-16 as Hannah Dunsmore checks back in and goes to the service line. Litka picks it up. Wilburn wanted to take something off, but not quite that much. And now 22-16 in favor of Totino-Grace. Califat able to blow it through the block. And a critical side out for Coon Rapids late in this third set. Emma Walitka will go to the service line. And she will get the ace. Shevchuk attacking. Eagles able to pick it up. Schaefer fires to the back line. Shevchuk plays it over. Schaefer attacking. Gets another kill for the Eagles. And it'll be set point, 24-18. Shevchuk's attack picked up by the Eagles. Schaefer saved by Bresnahan. Poked over by Fowler, and that played out of bounds. So the Cardinals still alive here in set number 3, trailing 19-24. And one of their better servers, Seda Green, to the service line. That one cross court for Schaefer is inbounds, and a 25-19 win in the third set will mean Coon Rapids is facing a loss as we head to the fourth. Totino-Grace taking a 2-1 lead. We'll take a break, be back with set number 4 after this on CTN. So Coon Rapids needs this one after winning the first set 25-23. Totino-Grace coming back with the 25-20 and 25-19 wins in sets 2 and 3, and they have an opportunity here to close it out. As we talk about all the time, it's a game of streaks. Coon Rapids had a big streak in that second set, but had already allowed Totino to get so far ahead that they just weren't able to climb out of the hole. Totino will start with the serve. Abby Zaire. Bella Bresnahan plays it over, pushed right back across by Wola. Scrambling, Willett able to get to it. Fowler plays it over. Wola attacking, a save by Wilbur, too far. Schaefer sends it right back. Coon Rapids able to pick it up. Shevchuk's attack is sent into the stands, so Coon Rapids will get the first point. Get that side out. Opportunity to try and start with a lead. Shevchuk's service into the net, sends it right back over.
And serving to the Eagles, number 10, McKenna Schaefer.
Big play at the net there by Fowler. Scramble, Fadiseth keeps it alive, sent over by Wilbur. And then some miscommunication, and it falls to the floor on the Totino side. Coon Rapids gets it right back.
Serving to number 7, Madison Fowler.
Big strike by Michaela Wilbur. Gets it through the block attempt and gets Coon Rapids an early 3-1 lead. Pushed over by Zaire. Cardinals ready this time. Bresnahan on the attack. Diving save by Carlson. Comes Schaefer. The Cardinals able to pick that back up. Wilbur will pass it over. Lago able to play it down the line and find the corner, get the side out for Totino-Grace. Wilitka has to pass it across from the back line. That's set a little behind McGeehan. Pick up by Fadiseth and a good attack by Michaela Wilbur. Get that side out right back for Coon Rapids. Hey, a replay. Schaefer from mid-court, and that one just too long. Bresnahan to serve for the Cardinals. Set just out of the reach of McGeehan. Attack by Wola, picked up by Wilitka. Huge hammer put down by Michaela Wilbur. And Coon Rapids has a 5-point lead early in this fourth set, trying to force a fifth and final. Attack partially blocked, picked up by the Cardinals. McGeehan's attack. Cardinals, a little miscommunication and allow it to fall to the floor, and It'll be a Totino point. Zurich will come in and serve for Totino-Grace. Wilbur takes a little something off and avoids the block. Gets that ball right back for Coon Rapids, and she will head to the service line. Tatum Shevchuk checks back in. And miscommunication on the side of Totino-Grace this time, and they're going to call timeout, trailing 9-3. Just the second timeout taken in the match so far for Totino-Grace. Coach Belisle took a timeout in that second set when her team's 10-point lead had been cut down to 6. But for the most part, letting them play through it. Attack picked up over the backboard. Good effort to track it down by Fredrickson, but good power on the attack. Not much they could do about it, and it's a side out. Dunsmore will check in and take over at the service line. Dunsmore pick up what I have as her 5th ace of the match. Green puts it over. Dunsmore is there. Set goes to Zare. Her attack picked up by Fredrickson. Shevchuk is blocked at the line by McGeehan. And another service ace for Hannah Dunsmore. Eagles back within 2. Dunsmore gets some help from the team to pick up another service ace and cut it to a 1-point deficit. Pass in too tight, and we are tied at 9-all. Tipped over by Fredrickson. McGeehan's attack. Fredrickson is there. This one's set up for Seda Green. Dunsmore near the back line. Pushed over by McGeehan. Green again from the right side. Eagles are there. McGeehan attacks long. And Coon Rapids able to get the side out and get back in front, 10-9. Madison Fowler checks back in at the front. And Walitka from the service line. Schaefer there to pick it up. Tipped over by Zare, and Coon Rapids with a net violation. So it's 10-all as Carlson serves for Totino. Service error will give it right back to the Cardinals.
The Cardinals, number 11, Bella Bresnahan. Serving for the Cardinals, number 13, Totino-Grace.
Big attack by Zaire, left no doubt as that was hammered. Kylie Walla in the service by Zaire. Back set, Shevchuk pushes it over. Carlson is there. Here comes Schaefer. She's blocked by Bella Bresnahan. Now Tatum Shevchuk at the service line. Didn't get what she wanted on it. Right back over to the Eagles with the score tied at 12-all.
In the game for the Cardinals, number 6, Kyra Patterson. McKenna Schaefer back to serve for the Eagles.
Bresnahan's attack partially blocked. Set up for Lago. She plays it over. Long set to Wilbur. Big hammer, but the Eagles able to pick it up. They get it over. Bresnahan. Carlson is there. Schaefer pushes it to the back line and gets the point for Totino-Grace. Their first lead here in the fourth set. They are up 2-1 and now lead 13-12 and right back to a tie score at 13-all.
Back to serve, number 7, Madison Fowler.
Madison Fowler to serve. Big block at the line, at the net by Michaela Wilbur. Back and forth we go. Coon Rapids with a 14-13 lead. They need a win here to force a fifth and final. Totino trying to close it out after losing the first set. They got close victories in both second and third sets. Wilbur hammers it through the block and gets herself another kill. Right to the back line, a service ace for Madison Fowler. A 16-13 lead for Coon Rapids here in the fourth set. Back-to-back aces for Fowler, and the Cardinals lead by 4. Time jump for Sipple. It's a 5-point lead as we get to the late stages here in set number 4. And the service into the net will end the streak. Get that service back for Totino-Grace. Sipple to the service line. Her team trailing 14-18. Got some help from the net. Bresnahan there to pick it up. Bresnahan blocked by McGeehan. Wilbur able to pass it over. Zurich hammers it into the net. Diving save, set in the middle. McGeehan gets it in. This one's going to play off the basketball backboard. Wilbur will punch it over. Largo, the left hand gets it over. Wilbur couldn't quite get the hit she wanted, but put it in play. Schaefer plays it across. Set across by Seda Green. Eagles able to recover. Fediseth with a nice save. Bresnahan. Now Zaire. Middle, Schaefer playing it to the back line. Fediseth able to keep it alive. Wilbur attacking and just too long. Big side out for Totino-Grace.
Back in the game, Cardinals number 4, Olivia Frederickson.
And that'll put Megan Zurich at the service line. Litka picks it up. Wilbur attacking and played it into the net. That service just too long for Zurich. Coon Rapids with a 20-16 lead. Trying to even it up and force a winner-take-all fifth set. Wilbur serving, Zaire attacking. Wilbur is there. That pass is going to bounce off the top of the net. Oh, it went around the outside of the post, apparently. Too much on the serve for Dunsmore. Dunsmore's been their best server. And a timeout, Totino-Grace with Coon Rapids leading 21-17. Cardinal Nation trying to bring the energy and help their team force that fifth and final set. No one has been able to get a real commanding lead throughout any of the first four sets. Totino did have a 10-point bulge in set number 2, but Coon Rapids came back and it made it tight to the end. And here in set number 4, the biggest lead with Coon Rapids led by 6 early on. Attacked by Schaefer, partially blocked. Passed across by Fowler. Set up Zaire on the left side. She tried to tip it over the block attempt. Shevchuk able to get it through the block, but McGeehan able to keep it alive. Set for Fowler in the middle. She finds the floor. Ian able to find a hole in the defense. Get the side out right back for her Eagles, trailing 22-18. Carlson serves up an ace. Green attacking. Eagles able to pick it up, play it over. Fowler fires long. And the lead is down to 2. Shevchuk picks up the serve from mid-court. Wilbur on the attack. Zier hammered it through the block, and it's a 1-point lead for Coon Rapids here late in the 4th set. A timeout for the Cardinals. Coon Rapids trying to force a 5th and final. Totino-Grace trying to complete a victory after losing the first set. They've won sets 2 and 3. Obviously, late here in the 4th, it's anybody's match or anybody's set, 22-21. Miscommunication, and we're going to be tied at 22. That one just out of the reach of Fowler, and a 23-22 lead for the Eagles. At a critical time, they take the lead. Fowler attacking. Good pickup there by DeZurek. Played across by Carlson. Seda Green attacking. Picked up again by the Eagles. In the middle is Sipple. That pass too close to the net. Fredrickson can't control, and it's going to be match point for Totino-Grace. Bella Bresnahan will check back in. Big kill for Madison Fowler. Will keep the Cardinals' hopes alive, but still at 23-24, it is a match point for Totino-Grace as Seda Green serves. Set was off position, but they pass it over. Shevchuk is stuffed, and that is it. A big, big block on the right side of the defense for Totino-Grace, and they hold on to win in 4 sets. After Coon Rapids wins set 1, 25-23, it's Totino-Grace winning 25-20, 25-19, and then a big come from behind. They trailed 22-17 in the 4th set and came back to win 25-23. And with that, they will start their season with a victory. Coon Rapids will drop a tough one, a bit of a heartbreaker, and fall to 0-2 on the season. Very excited coming up on Thursday. It's the home opener for the Cardinal football team. Their first chance to play on the brand new turf at Cardinal Stadium. We'll see the volleyball team again next week, that time on the road at Iredale. And then football on the road at Buffalo on the 10th. But that's going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, I'm Joe Young saying good night.